Hi, Misty. My passion is to see people thrive, and I believe that God put everything in the garden to heal and sustain our bodies while giving His word to save our souls. So today I want to bring you this fresh milled lemon cake roll that is made with spelt. The first thing I do is zest a couple of lemons. It just gives that nice zesty flavor. And once I do that zesting, I go ahead and peel the lemon, peel that lime, the rind off of the edge. It takes a few minutes. You want to get all that bitterness off. And once I do that, try to get the seeds out. And then take the paring knife and cut along the membrane. By cutting along the membrane, the flesh of the lemon comes out a lot easier. So it's going to be placed in that cup, and it will total about 1/4 of a cup of fruit flesh. But I need a total of 3/4 of a cup, so I want to add some filler to that lemon to give the cake a little bit more substance. So you can use squash, you can use a banana, you can use pineapple, but I really want the lemon flavor to be overriding the other flavors, so that's why squash is sometimes a good choice. So I'll use, since this lemon makes 1/4 of a cup, I'll use 1/2 of a cup of squash or some other fruit to make a total of 3/4 filling. Since some of the lemons, depending on the freshness of your lemon, you may need to add a little bit of lemon extract to add more lemon flavor to your cake. And I've done that many times. But I like to use spelt because it's got 25 milligrams of protein per cup while also having 18 grams of fiber. So you can see I'm adding that pineapple. In this case, on this particular cake, instead of squash, I used pineapple. And you're going to blend that in and add your 3 eggs. Just like your typical cake roll recipes, it's more of a sponge texture. I add the spelt and the hard white wheat. That's 3/4 cup of spelt, 1/4 cup of hard white wheat with 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And before that was 1/2 cup of sugar and 1 scoop of stevia, just a tiny, probably less than 1/8 of a teaspoon of stevia. There's our jelly roll pan, covered with parchment paper and oiled slightly. Spread out your batter, get all your air bubbles out, bake it for 10 minutes at 375. Then you're going to take a dish towel and put your powdered sugar over it. And just carefully place your cake over that and gently peel back your parchment paper. Fold the towel and roll the cake gently into a roll. I placed mine in the freezer 15 minutes. Then I'm going to zest my lemon for my buttercream lemon icing. So yes, 3 lemons total for this recipe is what you're going to need. And I zest that lemon. You can use cream cheese or butter, and I didn't have cream cheese, so I used butter. You see that stevia there, this little tiny scoop. So I started with 1/4 of a cup of powdered sugar and a scoop of stevia, and 1/2 of the juice of the lemon, and then beat that together. It needed a little bit more fluff, so I added another little scoop of lemon juice and then another 1/4 of a cup of powdered sugar. So the total, this cake has 1/2 the sugar of a normal cake roll, which is good. And then we've got the fiber and we've got the protein of our fresh milled whole grains, which are going to give it more substance and more nutrition. because we're not losing any of our B vitamins or our potassium or our minerals in our spelt. We've got a good amount of vitamin E. We got 1.4 milligrams. We got our B1, our riboflavin, our niacin, our B6, and our natural folate. It's 78.3 milligrams. So when that cake cools and it comes out of the freezer, I'm going to take that lemon buttercream icing and roll it up, fill it out gently, and